morning. Thanks so much for joining us for Wake Up Charlotte to go on this Friday. Exciting, right? I'm Carolyn Bruck. Let's send things over to Larry for a check of the forecast. People looking forward to the weekend, Larry.
Yeah, absolutely. We start the weekend today. At least the morning hours rain-free, but we'll look at futurecasts. Take you into the afternoon. 2 o'clock, rain in the mountains. Between 2 and 6, here comes the rain across our area. Between about 6 and 8, heavy rainfall. Between about 8 and 9, look at all the heavy rain tracking across the entire region. Pockets of heavy rain. And by midnight, line of showers. I wouldn't be surprised. There may be even a couple of embedded thunderstorms within that system. So it's gone by early tomorrow morning. That is the good news. Here it is hour by hour. Notice noontime we're at 55, upper 50s at 3 o'clock. It's really between about 6 p.m. and midnight that we see the heavier rainfall, particularly around 9 o'clock. And notice tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., 42 degrees to start the day. Check that 7-day forecast. Here's the way it looks. 56 your high tomorrow, 54 on Sunday, Monday. Maybe some showers, and I would say by the end of next week or at least back into the upper 50s for the entire weekend. Saturday and Sunday looking okay. Carolyn.
Sounds good, Larry. Thanks. Now to a look at the top stories of the day in your morning rush. This morning, state leaders laying out a plan for when teachers and students across North Carolina will be able to get vaccinated for COVID-19.
Good Friday morning. We now know that teachers will be in the second group or the second tier of folks who will get that coronavirus vaccination once it's released. Now, of course, the first group will be essential workers, frontline folks, and teachers who have chronic illnesses. Now, in the second group, that's when all K-12 grade teachers will be able to get that vaccination. As far as kids, they're in the third group. They may not get vaccinations until sometime later in 2021. That's because we're going to find out just how they're affected by the vaccinations and how effective it is.
I'm Tracy Potts. President-elect Biden says he's got a plan to deal with COVID-19, says he'll get the vaccine as soon as it's ready, and he wants Americans to keep their masks on for his first 100 days in office. Meantime, on Capitol Hill, looks like Congress is getting closer to possibly coming up with some sort of COVID relief plan, and President Trump now says he will sign that $908 billion compromise.
Today, Mecklenburg County will give free flu shots at the Southeast Health Department. The drive-through clinic is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Insurance is not required. Now, this is all happening as doctors at Atrium says everyone needs a flu shot this year. COVID-19 cases reaching record levels. They're actually concerned about having to fight 2 pandemics at once. Well, the Charlotte Knights getting into the Christmas spirit tonight. Their new holiday experience at the Truist Field kicks off tonight. There will be lights and snow and Christmas trees, a Christmas village for shopping, and even Santa. It all starts tonight at 5. It runs on and off throughout the month. You can buy tickets online or even at the door. Well, it is time to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. Coronavirus vaccines are already being shipped to the U.S. so that they are ready for distribution when the FDA does give the green light. But on top of all that, having to coordinate how that works, officials are also having to be on the lookout for potential roadblocks, hackers.
Experts issuing a disturbing warning. Hackers could disrupt delivery of the highly anticipated coronavirus. In fact, the attacks have already started. Let's connect the dots. IBM says it uncovered a global campaign by hackers targeting the companies behind the cold chain needed for some of the vaccines. That's the process needed to keep the vaccines at extremely cold temperatures as the vaccine travels from manufacturers to doctors' offices. It's a complicated process that involves a lot of companies and experts working together, and that is who hackers are going after. IBM reports it detected an advanced group of hackers using phishing emails to try and gain access. No word yet of who is behind these hacking attempts. According to reports, hackers from countries like Iran, Russia, and North Korea have already tried to steal information about potential coronavirus vaccines and treatments. IBM says multiple countries are trying to get inside information on how to quickly distribute an economy-saving vaccine. And that's connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound today. If you're hoping to boost your mood this weekend, do what the experts say and stay home. A new study found that most Americans are, in fact, the happiest they've ever been with their homes, all thanks to little improvements made during lockdown. 2 in 3 homeowners say that they've invested in some sort of home improvement project this year. And 'tis the season for shopping and gifting, and it turns out what we really want this year is just a gift card to our favorite store. It's according to some new research from one poll. Other things on the list: clothes, accessories, food, books, and exercise equipment. Here's a little tip, though. If you are, in fact, buying someone some workout gear, make sure they actually asked for it because it can be a bit of an unwanted gift. It's sort of a hint. Do I need to work out? Why are you giving me this? You know what I mean? Well, make sure you watch us every single morning, starting at 4:30 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte, Monday through Friday. That is not a hint. That's a nice ask. Have a great weekend.